gonna get off the stage because I'm probably wanting my welcome. And please help me welcome to the stage our two MCs tonight. One from East End, one from West Bay. And I'm pretty hoping they're gonna meet right in the middle in Georgetown. So from East End, please welcome Giovanni, Jeffy with the Belly Ebanks. And from West Bay, we're gonna welcome Miss Vanda, shoot you over the moonshot, put her power in.
Wow. Did you know I was from East End?
That is totally new. What you talking about, Jeffrey DeBella? Della has been working out. The outfit tells it all, doesn't it? Give her a round of applause.
Thank you, but I easy to blush, you know. But I don't want to say nothing bad about East End because I love the good people of East End. Yes, I hear you, but you see, this is why I didn't want to say nothing bad about East End because they'll kill me before I get back for a good plate of jerk chicken. The only bad, I have to say it because he's here. My friend from Winston, he's from East End. He's the only bad thing from East End, to be quite honest with you. So I gotta call him out every chance I get. But welcome everyone to the talent show. Thank you, Miss Vanda. You look absolutely lovely. I love the red. Round of applause, Miss Vanda.
Thank you so much, Jeffrey. Love that he was having the little touch of his bed and on there.
I had to for the veterans, as you know that we are now entering, or soon to enter November, and we'll have Remembrance Day, but I had the privilege of attending the Veterans Gala, which marks the opening of the Poppy Appeal. So if you don't have your Poppy, please get your Poppy and support our veterans. Thank you so much for being here, everyone, whether you're from Georgetown, West Bay, East End, all happy to have you here, and I think it's going to be a fantastic show. Round of applause to you guys for coming out. Now, there's a lot of wisdom in the room. That's what comes with age, absolute wisdom. You know what someone told me, I won't say who it is, over 60, she said, at a certain age, you don't have like a left and a right knee anymore. You have good and bad. You know what I mean? That's, I'm getting there. Anybody have good and bad in here? Right. Okay. I see. Also, what I noticed is the Cayman Islands Red Cross is here. Thank you. Round of applause to the Cayman Islands Red Cross. I think they're here for style, Miss Vanda, because the one thing we know with seniors is there's enough medication in the room, right? That we got this sorted. So thank you to come here. Jam-packed show. We have poems, songs, storytelling, music, and so much more. Thank you so much for coming out. What are you looking forward to tonight?
I'm looking to hear the original poems, some of them probably by memory, but also we have some stylists in the house, persons who've come to razzle and dazzle a little bit with some fashion trends. So I'm looking forward to seeing what our lovely people from the different communities come to show us this evening.
I saw Mr. Ivan Farrington dressed up in a beautiful red shirt. Where's Mr. Ivan? Can somebody point him out to me? Where is he?
He's over there.
He's there. He's over. You know, he showed me his driver's license today. So he told me, you know, he's 91, right? 91. And the Department of Vehicle and Driver's Licensing renewed his license for 10 years. That's 101. He's legal. They wouldn't even give me 5 on my car.
Jeffy, you're not in the same category, sorry.
So, we're going to welcome back on stage Miss Ventisha Connolly, who was out here earlier, who gave us a nice nice introduction. She's from Cayman. That's why she thought I was from East, because she's from Cayman East. So she just thought everybody was from East. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Cayman East, representing the Minister for Youth, Sports and Culture, Ms. Ventisha Connolly.
Jerry, I'm not just from Cayman East. I am from Cayman the whole island. Okay? And in actuality, I'm from Cayman and Little Cayman. So get it right. All right, folks, I'm back. Unfortunately, the Honorable Minister is in Parliament in a meeting, so I'm going to bring his very brief remarks. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I bring a warm greeting and regrets on behalf of the Honorable Isaac Rankin, Minister for Youth, Sports, Culture and Heritage. He sends his sincere apologies for not being able to join us this evening, but hopes very much so that he is able to join us sometime throughout the night. But he sends his best wishes for the performers to have an enjoyable and memorable show. Tonight, we gather to celebrate our older persons, to honor their talent, wisdom, and the invaluable contributions they continue to make to our communities. Too often, we forget that before becoming our parents and grandparents, many of them were stars in their own right, talented, accomplished, and full of creativity. This evening, we get the chance to step back and appreciate those gifts once again, to see them shine as singers, storytellers, musicians, and even fashionistas. So audience, I invite you to join me, or the minister when he comes in, as we celebrate Legacies in Motion, honoring the past, inspiring the future, with the Older Persons Talent Show here in Grand Cayman. Thank you, and then please enjoy the show.
Good evening. I'd like to invite Mrs. Lucille Seymour, our Older Person and Ambassador also, to open with prayer. Mrs. Lucille?
Good evening, everyone. It was a surprise to me tonight that I would have to say the prayer. I usually pray by myself down by the water, not too often in public. But if I'd known that you wanted some jokes, I would have taken some from my mother. I know that you all liked her jokes, but she passed away about 20-something years ago. But she's left a lot with Christine. So I'll ask Christine one day to come up. But what it is, what awesomeness to be here as an older person with older persons. You know, I don't know how older persons feel, but I feel great. I feel great to be the age I am. I never knew I would reach age 1. And the day when I celebrated my 80th birthday, I was so happy. Because, you know, the Lord only promised us 3 scores and 10, and by some good measure, He will give you 10 more. And so I'm delighted. And, you know, I have those aches and I have those pains, but I get up every day. And I move. I dance sometimes. Dancing is good for us. But I don't want to keep it long. I'll just say the prayer that I was asked to say. And the opening prayer for an older person's talent show. Let us pray. Gracious and loving God, we gather today in joy and gratitude, celebrating gifts you have placed in each heart and hand. Thank you for the wisdom, creativity, and courage of our elders, for the stories they carry, the songs they sing, the laughter they share, and the beauty they bring. Bless this gathering with warmth and encouragement. Let each performer feel uplifted, seen, and cherished. May their talent shine not only on the stage, but in the lives they touch each day. We ask for strength, clarity, peace for all present. Let this be a space of celebration, connection, and delight. And may we leave here inspired by the richness of age, the dignity of experience, and the joy of expression. Amen.
Thank you, Ms. Lucille, for such a beautiful prayer. We'll continue with a poem by Ms. Betty Evans. Ms. Betty Evans. Let's give her a round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. Before I read my poem, I just want to set the context in which I wrote this poem. I wrote it in 1994 when I participated in a creative writing course at ICCI. This poem depicts the resilience of Caymanian women over a period of approximately 100 years in the history of the Cayman Islands. The first verse represents the strong Caymanian woman who did subsistence farming as a means of survival during the early 1900s. And it was inspired by one of my great aunts who lived through this type of hardship. The second verse demonstrates how during the period from around 1920s to the 1950s, when most Caymanian men went to sea, some of them decided that they would leave their families in Cayman and begin a new life in another country, where they were experiencing more prosperity than Cayman had to offer at that time. Often, these men never communicated what they were doing to their wives, who were then left abandoned and had to raise their children on their own. My mother told me of this unfortunate and sad occurrence in Cayman's history, but there are still a lot of people here who don't know of that. The third verse tells the story of a Caymanian woman's journey in the tourism industry as it begins to grow into one of the major pillars of Cayman's economy during the early 70s. At that time, there was no type of organized public transportation, and not many people owned cars. Therefore, many of these ladies depended on the kindness of owners of cars to take them to their places of work. So this verse describes the woman's plight. This verse was inspired by the life of one of my own friends. The final verse gives a sense of what was happening in the life of Caymanian women in the mid-80s as young women were more highly educated and became integrated into the Caymanian workforce. This verse was inspired by my youngest sister. So now, I'm happy to read for you my poem, Women of Brick. She stoops, back curved, o'er dry, cracked soil. Dust flies as carefully she digs, scraping soil from the tuber's edge. Tugging and pulling, it finally gives. Sweat drops appear on her arms and face. If only she had water, even a taste. As the sun grows brighter, the large straw hat does not prevent drops flowing into rivers of sweat. She listens intently. Her name she does not hear. Every day for 6 months, she'd find herself here. Today was the last day she'd give her man to write her from some foreign land. She waits in vain. the mail is all done. She picks up her toddler, goes straight to her home, determined to work under sun, under moon, to feed her 3 children, give them much love, and tell them their father was up above. She takes each step more slowly than the other. She hopes her children were not too much for her mother. The sun is slowly sinking in the sky. She missed her usual ride. Another car goes by, and yet another. Can't they see? She gives a sigh and wonders why her loving husband had to die. She dreams that one day she'll have her own car and enough money that she can travel far. Her 2 sons will be educated and things are getting better. She is determined to make life for them, to be mother and father. She pushes the button. The computer is on. The phone is ringing. Are the statistics done? She wishes she was home with her baby in bed, but she's left him with the nanny instead. She flies home at lunch to eat with her husband, breastfeed the baby, and start tomorrow's luncheon. After work, she must remember not to forget her daughter's ballet costume with flounces and net. How will she do it? She's not really sure, but she knows that she will, as others have done it before.
Thank you, Miss Betty. I think you could give her another round of applause. Wasn't that beautiful? You know, the poem spoke to me because it spoke about that relationship abroad. The woman may be home, the man at sea, and that hits home, especially for our seafarers. You know what an older lady told me one time? She said, Jeffy, these young women got it all wrong. These young women try to change a man. She said, when you get to my age, it's not about changing a man. It's just making him believe he's right, okay? Is that true, ladies? All right. Next up on our program, we're going to have a song by Miss Nellie Booth, and the song is entitled, I Spent My Time Searching for You. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miss Nellie Booth.
Hello, everyone. Yes, and good night to you all. Okay, as you heard the title of this song that I'm going to do, it's a song that's entitled All Mine with Bates Senior Group. I spent my time searching for you, knowing your ways wasn't easy to do. I know it was you all the time, and Lord, isn't you in every mind? So Lord, walks beside us, lead us and guide us and take
Beautiful acapella tune. It's an original. It's an original. Miss Nelly, thank you so very much for enlightening us. We really, really enjoyed that. Next up, we have storytelling. Storytelling by Mrs. Marie Rivers.
Church services as a child at the Chapel Church of God on the waterfront. Even then, I knew it was a special and sacred time, a time unlike any other, especially because my grandmother, who lived with us, would put big emphasis on preparing for Easter. In the weeks leading up to Easter, church members would come together in eager preparation, planning and practicing for the special services and ensuring that the true significance of the day was reflected in every detail. Whether it was for long-time members or first-time visitors, the goal was always to create a memorable and meaningful service that pointed everyone to the victory of our risen King. I remember the beauty of homegrown Easter lilies, and I'm wearing my lily, playing a big part in the church, decorating the churches at Easter as they were arranged into lovely bouquets that adorned each church. And we certainly knew that Easter was around as the Easter lilies bloomed around that time. Each congregation had their own Easter programs, often featuring plays put on by the women and recitations done by the Sunday school children. And, of course, the much anticipated Easter cantata, which was a beautiful musical production that combined the choir singing, accompanied by a piano player and the narration of the crucifixion and the glorious resurrection. Easter Sunday also had its own distinct look and feel. The churches were especially full on Easter Sunday, and most people wore white, as I am wearing now, a color that featured purity and the joy of the day. I still recall my mother having white dresses made for my sisters and me, trimmed with frills and paired with white socks, shoes, and big bows in our hair. The women would wear modest but lovely white dresses with lace trims or pleated skirts and hats with wide brims adorned with ribbons and flowers, and carried white pocketbooks on their arms. For years, I thought wearing white was simply a tradition of the time, until an elderly lady explained that it symbolized the transition from the morning of Good Friday, when Jesus was crucified for us, to the rejoicing of Easter Sunday, when he arose again. On Easter Monday, the Sunday school children looked forward to the church Easter picnics, which would take place in South Sound under the willow trees. The highlight of this was boiling and coloring our own Easter eggs with crepe paper and drink mix. These traditions still touch my heart, a beautiful reminder of renewal, hope, and the everlasting victory as we celebrate each Easter. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Marie Rivers. We have the show more coming up for you. I just learned something. There's a gentleman coming to the stage now to perform. His name, some of you will know him, Mr. Gary Scott. You guys know Gary Scott? Gary's coming to the stage in just a few minutes. Now, it said on the program, guitar and harmonica. So I saw him with the guitar, so I thought somebody else was coming with the harmonica. Turns out Mr. Gary is playing both the guitar and the harmonica, and I'm over here struggling to walk on a flat surface. Like, I can barely use my left and right hand at the same time, but he's coming to show me how to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Gary Scott.
The first song I'm going to play is God of the Mountain, and I'll start off with the chorus.
Keep the applause going for Mr. Scott. We're drawing near to the intermission. That's coming up shortly. That's going to be after the fashion show, which is coming up just next. But right now we have Mr. Rupert Ackerman coming to the stage to deliver a poem. And the poem is called The Interview. Please welcome Mr. Rupert Ackerman.
Good evening. This was a poem that I wrote I think it was in 2012 or somewhere around there. It was right after the Kipton opened, and there were some locals that went there, they were looking for work. And one day I was sitting up, but Canton was then open, so I was sitting in there one evening, one afternoon, having something to eat or whatever it was, and there was a young man who came and sat next to me at the bar, and I was talking to him. I didn't know who he was, and he was telling me about he had went down to Kipton and applied for a job. And he told me the story about how everything had went, and it just broke my heart because he was a young man. He got a degree in management and stuff, and he was refused by this person who was interviewing him. And that's why I titled it the Interview. And this is how, as I wrote it, it came to me. He said, "Good morning, sir," the young man said. "I came right over when I read the ad for young Caymanians bright for a manager to work at night. Accounting, sir, is my forte. May I present my resume? I know there are others who will apply with more experience than I, but to get my foot inside the door is all I need and nothing more. Because if I do, you're bound to see how smart it was to hire me. I'll do my job and prove to you Caymanians are hard workers too. As a proud record, I can see you really earned your PhD. Your academics are the best. You mastered every single test. But now, young man, please bear with me, and certainly you must agree. The job you have applied for, son, is an entry-level one. And it would be a crying shame for you to lose your self-esteem by taking such a job as this, because greater things you're bound to miss. But in this firm, sir, there are few Caymanians at all. And you, sir, are Caymanian too. So please do what you should do. Time's up, young man. That will be all. There are others waiting in the hall. Please, sir, once more, the young man pled. How can I hope to get ahead if folks like you don't lead the way and teach me how the game to play? This game of chance here in our land that most of us don't understand. I'm sorry, son, was his reply. I wish you luck on your next try. And as he's leaving, full of gloom, an expat walked into the room. It just ain't fair, the young man thought, as from his eye a tear he fought. My God, he said, it's 2010. No light I see down at the end of the stone road that we call life. For me, my kids, and loving wife. It's hurting so, he went to hide inside the men's room where he cried. And then he thought how hard that he had worked to earn his PhD. Some months had passed, and at a party, a familiar face there drinking heartily was someone that he thought he knew, who was bragging up to his friends and crew about a condo that he's eyeing with his boss's help. He'll soon be buying. With a loan from bankers that he met, and his Caymanian boss had helped him get it. So bless us, Lord, we hope and pray that someday soon we all can say that the good ship Cayman that we all knew sails once again with a Caymanian crew.
To the session for this evening, I'd like you to welcome on stage Ms. Anita, who will be prepared for fashion show part 1.
Ready this evening? Oh, good, good. Are you ready for these ladies? Yeah. All right. Okay, ladies, are you ready? Perfectly paired with vibrant arm pumps. Her look is accessorized with a beaded bracelet, necklace, and earrings that add a touch of elegance and whimsy. The outfit is a delightful blend of fun, fashion, and flair. Next up is Juicy J, who's rocking the trends in a chic, sleeveless white linen dress with a rounded neck and functional pockets. She adds a vibrant pop of color with bold orange accessories, pumps, and a sleek handbag. With matching jewelry set featuring eye-catching necklace, bracelets, and earrings. Girl, who rocks a stylish look featuring a vibrant wide African top, yellow and black, paired with sleek black leather pants. She tops off her outfit with a luxurious full felt hat and adds a touch of sophistication with TFG shades. Her feet are stylishly flat and black strappy sandals. Vibrant multicolored three-quarter sleeve tent dress, paired with orange pumps and a statement. Winning flyer earrings. What a stunning combination. She looks amazing, doesn't she? Her confidence and style really makes her outfit shine. We've got more for you. Joyful Jessie is up, and she rocks a stylish look with ankle-length beige cotton pants, an olive green boat neck sleeveless blouse, and layered details in a black zipper, silver studded earrings, and a long chain. Multi-colored pointed shoes, sling-back heels, and a fun. Elegance in a stunning outfit that showcases traditional West African flair, featuring a vibrant Ankara printed cotton dress with a matching headscarf, paired perfectly with coconut brown flat ballet shoes and a bold orange earrings. The look is completed by an intricately woven coconut bag in warm red to brown and peach tones. All right. Up next is Elegant Norma, who oozes sophistication in a dusty pink vintage off-the-shoulder midi dress with lace trim on the sleeves, neckline, and hem. She pairs a romantic look with pearl earrings and necklace. Pure gray red heels, sandals with a matching clutch. Radiates ultimate flair in a vibrant China-made dress featuring a traditional West African print in a kaleidoscope of color with fun and silk pockets. The tent line is perfectly complemented by a matching bracelet and sleek black satin leather slingbacks. All three earrings take the form of vibrant hues in this stunning dress. can you come out for us one more time?
Hello there. Let's hear it one more time for the Hub Seniors Fitness and Freshman Group. This program is not just about fitness. It's about building self-esteem, about building confidence, about balance and walking that you just don't see. Again, one more round of applause for the Hub Seniors and Freshman Group.
All right, here they come. Do your thing. Come on down. All right, let's give them one more round of applause. They were fantastic. Fantastic. The ladies at the Hub.
Round of applause for the fashion show. I can't hear you. Round of applause for the fashion show. Elegance, style, fashion, and not follow fashion. I understand that the minister is here, but I'm not going to bring him on stage. That was too much beauty to bring on a piece. I really can't do it. I really can't. Not when you guys are about to eat. Then we have all kind of problems. Watch it? What? Why? I be too mean to the minister? I just start. So if you see the minister doing the, listen, I'm coming for you too. If you see the minister during the intermission and you have a spare tongue with switch or cow cut, that's, I think the going rate is about 3 swipes for every time they're late to their own event. Alright? Generally, there is a little problems. So if you go for 3, just remember another one make it 4 will be all the better.
Just to top it off.
Just to top it up, just to make sure you get it right.
Jerry does have a dramatic side, as you can tell. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you so very much for enjoying the first half of our show for tonight. We've enjoyed poem, we've enjoyed music, we've enjoyed a fashion show. Thank you so very much. Enjoy the refreshments and do stay and come back for the rest of the evening.
We have right after.
Yes.
Minister of Youth, Sports, Culture and Heritage, and Minister of Social Development and Innovation. And also joining us this evening is the Minister of Health and Sustainability and Climate Resiliency, the Honorable Catherine E. Banks-Wilkes. Round of applause for her. Thank you, Honorable Minister, for coming. It's because we know you're the Minister of Health why we had fruits in the intermission. I'm sure if it was Jerry with the belly making the menu there with pizza and wings and bread rolls and all kinds of things, I'm just like, man, it's Minister of Health, and so we want to keep Minister of Health, not Minister of Terror, you know, we want to keep it nice. So thank you so much for joining us. We're back for the second half of the show. Ms. Vanda is coming on in all of her glory and her wonderful outfit to tell us about the next performance.
Thank you so very much for all of your compliments. Seems to be working out. So next up we do have a poem by Mrs. Carol Phillips. Ms. Carol? That's great too.
Good night, folks. I'm going to read two short poems that I composed in '69. It was after I met the first gentleman that I married, and it lasted 41 years till death do us part. And by the way, I'm married again. My name is Carol Phillips Dryden. Now, the first poem is called North of Me, and I composed it on the 3rd of September 1969. The other night, when I was crying, you said I shouldn't, so now I won't. My anger isn't often shown because I'm self-controlled. In cases where I'm very naughty, it's the thing I can't control. That's jealousy. Now don't be amazed or angered because to hurt you I never mean to do. At times I wonder if my love for you is too true. Also comes to my mind, will you leave me blue? The other one is Love, and I composed it on the 18th of July, '69. My love for you is far greater than the deepest river or the highest mountain. This is all because there isn't another you. I consider myself the lucky one when you hold me tight. I wish we'll never part because I love you so. Our future together is what I'm dreaming of when I'm lonely and blue. So be true to me like I've always been to you. Then hold my love like I wish you held me now. Thank you.
Here and there. Yeah, that's what it's all about. So, the next time we're having a talent show, don't be shy. Just express yourself. Yeah, right? What you do might be able to encourage and help someone else. So that's what we're all about. Please welcome on stage the duet, Mr. Ackerman and Mrs. Daphne. The title is Nothing is Impossible with God.
We're going to sing from Nothing is Impossible with God. Impossible when you put your trust in God.
The voice of Miss Daphne Orrit. Thank you, Miss Daphne, and she was accompanied by her brother, Mr. Ackman. They're always so committed in ensuring that they play their part in the community, sharing their gift. Give them a round of applause. Next up, we have none other than Lorna Reed, and she is going to share a poem with us entitled Broken.
Broken. I have been broken. I am broken. But I pick up the pieces, I pull me, push me into a brand new home. Into a brighter, more interesting home. Filled with new tools for the future struggles. I have been broken. I am broken. But I am. Yes, I am. Because my brokenness forces me, encourages me, reminds me, inspires me to become a more honest me, a more sensitive me, a more productive me, a more beautiful me. My brokenness is not endured. It's not suffered. It's my banner, my badge of honor. It is an amulet. It is. My brokenness is elevated. It is. It is my crown. Worn with grace and dignity, worn without shame, worn without regrets, worn with pride. Yes, yes, I have been broken, but I'm tuned with new insight, more discernment, more drive, more hope, more love, more of me. I am better for having been broken. I'm a new, special, special, special. Yes, 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 me. I've been broken.
He's not only a teacher, but also a dancer. He sings in the choir. He's a poet. She models. Give her a round of applause. Thank you so very much, Miss Lee. Thank you very much.
A staple indeed. here in arts and culture. I remember Miss when I was much younger, and she reminds me all the time. You know, that's always the case. Anytime Miss Lorna sees me, or anyone who reminds me, I say, "You remember when you was this big, you know?" I might not be much taller, but I'm much wider. I know that.
But I can't say that.
You can just say I look good from all angles.
But I did earlier, didn't I? I told you look very smart in his suit, and I even complimented that you were, doing your weight loss thing. So yeah.
Thank you. I like when people just lie to my face like that. You see that? Cause they think like I won't take it, you know?
Yeah, man.
Alright. We don't hold up the show. We got a beautiful musical performance coming up now. Musical staples in Cayman. Mr. Curtis and Miss Christine Barnett. You remember Barnett's music set, and they're coming on stage to grace the stage in just a little bit. They're performing 2 songs, Gummy Yard and Darling Abraham. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Curtis and Christine Barnett.
Thank you so very much. If you know Dr. Barnett and Mrs. Christine, they've also been in the community doing music for a very long time. He was also a teacher of mine, and he also taught Spanish. But he's also been a musician for a very long time, as long as I've known myself. Quite long. Give him another round of applause. Up next, we'll have none other than the magician and his wife accompanying him, Mr. McLeod. Doing some money magic, I'm told.
Can we have some magic music, please?
Mystery and wonder, excitement everywhere. Witness the impossible. Yes, nothing can compare when there's magic, magic in the air. Feats of amazement, behold them if you dare. Breathtaking spectacles, yes, nothing can compare when there's magic, magic in the air. When can you believe what your own two eyes can see? When the illusion become reality. Identify your senses as you never can. Experience the unexplained. Yes, nothing can compare when there's magic, magic in the air. When can you believe what your own two eyes can see? When does the illusion become reality? Heed all my warning, this coming out beware. Adventure awaits you, yes, nothing can compare. When there's magic, magic in the air. When there's magic, yes, there's magic in the
That's just to introduce you to the fact that I've been asked in my magic to do something about money. Now, apparently, a lot of you need money. I was at the Seniors Gala on Saturday, and we had a raffle there. Now, I didn't win anything. So, I thought, how would a magician work with big money, a lottery or a raffle? So my wife is here, she's going to assist me with this, and we need 5 volunteers. 5 people to help win some money. So 5 volunteers. Here's 1 person, great. 2. 3 more. Okay, thank you, Sandra. 1 more person who would like to make some money. Oh, we just need 5 though. Oh, right, come on. Oh, thanks. Now, winning a lottery or a raffle, it's not about picking the winning ticket. If you're a magician, what you have to do is use your magic power to make all the other people lose. You don't believe me? Well, that's what we're going to try to do here with those 5 volunteers. I've got 6 envelopes. Miss Smith, can you show the 6 envelopes? Each one has a number on it. Don't know if you can see the numbers. That's 6, 5. You can rest it on the table there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And inside each of these, there's a small envelope, and inside the small envelope, there's a bill, a banknote. The banknote, well, 5 of them are $1 bills, so everyone's going to be a winner tonight. But 1 of them has in a $100 bill. That's the big money prize, and that's the one I have to win. I mustn't fail, or I'm in big trouble. So, I'm going to use my magic powers to make sure each person chooses the wrong envelope. I'll be left with the one that's not picked, and that has to be the winner. Okay? So, a tough one, but with the magic. So, yes, this young man here, would you like to choose one of the envelopes? Whichever one he chooses, I want it to be the wrong one. Which one? He's choosing number 1. Okay, come round here and stand with your number 1. No, don't look at it yet. Right. Who's going to choose next? Whichever one they choose, it has to be, that's the wrong one. What number is that? 5 is the wrong one. Who's going to choose next? Choose. She's going to choose... What number is that? That's number 4. That's the wrong one. Right. This lady here, Miss Marilyn, is going to choose 3. That's the wrong one. Hold it, hold it. You've got 2 left. What are they? 2 and 6. I have to hope one of these is the winner. And I have to hope Miss Jessie chooses the wrong one. Which one are you choosing? Are you sure you don't want to choose 1? Oh, 2. What's the other one? 2. You sure you don't want 2, Miss Jessie? Because I think that 2 is the winning one. Okay, may I have 2 then, please? That's what I think. Okay, now I want each of you to take your envelope and take out the small envelope from inside. Take out the small envelope from inside. Put away the big envelope. Then, inside the small envelope, we want to choose the note that's inside. There's the note inside. Take it out. Hold it up. Put away the other envelope. Open it up. And if I've done this right, and laugh. I've made it. Now I'm ready for the lottery. Thanks everyone. Or you can keep those. That's yours. I'm going to keep this one. Next time, yeah. Okay, that's it for the magic show, so now you know how to approach your next raffle. Bye everyone.
Round of applause one more time. Since we're doing magic with money, we have a thing called CUC. I don't know if you can help with that one. You work on it? Next one? Alright, and if you work out CUC, what's the next one? Mortgage. Whoa. But you might have to work overtime for that one. Alright. We have something special coming up. I thought we had one fashion show. But we have more than one fashion show. We have another special fashion show coming up. But before we have the fashion show, we have one more poem. And this poem is by Miss Jewel Ebanks. And she says it's about counting her blessings. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Miss Jewel Ebanks.
A very pleasant good evening to everyone, especially those young boys and young girls down there that are my age or older. I am thanking God for my blessings without forgetting that I am blessed to be a blessing. Now, what is our theme? Legacies and motion. Remember, motion is ocean. So we have to keep very active. I've been counting up my blessings and summing up my woes, but I got the conclusion some would naturally suppose. Why did I stop counting troubles before I had a half a score? While the more I count my blessings, I keep finding more and more. There were things that weren't exactly as I thought they ought to be, and I've often growled at Providence for not petting me. But I have stopped to reckon what the other side had been, how much good and blessings richly crowded in. For there has been a lot of sunshine after every shower of tears, and I found a lot of laughter scattered all along the years. If the thorns had pricked me, I've had some good reasons to suppose love has hidden them from me underneath the rose. So I'm going to still be thankful for the sunshine and the rain, for the joys that made me happy, for the anger caused by pain, for the love of little children, for the friends that have been true, for the guiding hands that led me every threatening danger through. Thank you. Let me leave this one with you. This is about October. October is the perfect month to reminisce on all our disasters and all our happiness. Remembering as we turn from page to page that we are so privileged to have reached this age. Don't worry about those gray and white highlighters. They are certainly great indicators. They have pointed us in the right direction. For we are the heroes of this great nation. Yes, we are the heroes of this great nation.
Thank you. And we're going to go into our second fashion show, and this one is specific of West Bay seniors. So I feel like we take a little extra grace when I say you're about to see that the best come from the West. Make some noise for the West Bay seniors!
And so, just as Jenny has shared, we do have another fashion show. We are so excited to be able to enjoy this other segment of the fashion show. The ladies that you're going to see this evening, they're going to showcase confidence, balance, and a little bit of fashion and flair, a little bit of their personality. And I trust that you will enjoy what they bring to the stage. Morning Star Nelly. She shines in a delicate lavender lace dress with a fitted bodice and a flared skirt. The dress features long sleeves with a high neckline adorned with intricate lace. Silver glitter heels boasting a pointed toe design perfectly complements her petite frame and fairy-like beauty.
Her outfit is perfectly accessorized with white sandals and a sophisticated pearl necklace, earring, and bracelet set. hear it one more time for Lucky.
Glamorous Celia. She wears a white v-neck dress with pink, orange, and gold patterns. The tiered dress complements her block heel sandals in brown, white, and gold. Her hoops finish the island chic looks perfectly.
And up next is Vibrant Beth, Miss Beverloo. Vibrant Beth succeeds ladies in a navy blue semi-formal linen maxi dress adorned with intricate beige crochet stitching and silver sequins. She complements the dress with silver block heel sandals and elevates her look with silver jewelry, perfectly tying in with the sequins and the shoes. Thank you so much, Vibrant Beth.
Welcome to the catwalk, Moonlight. She's glowing. Glowing. Moonlight, she glows in a luminous pants outfit that shines like her celestial namesake, paired with a flowing and accessorized with silver earrings and a herring silver necklace, complemented with gold sandals.
Next in line is Miss Abrana. to make her final strut, marking the end of her 15-year modeling career here tonight. She stunts in black organza pants and a shimmery top in her signature Cayman sunset hues. Let's give Abby a rousing welcome for her final bow on that red wall.
Next up, we have Sunshine Lilda. She is rocking a vibrant brown African print culotte pants. The pants set with gold geometric patterns, paired with black strap sandals and striking silver earrings. She's absolutely slaying. Give her a round. Sunshine Lilda. Linda is a new model. Give her a round of applause.
Okay, let's get ready for Sporty Maxine. Sporty Maxine is wearing a vibrant cotton Bella blue dress in beige, featuring concealed pockets and colorful blocks scattered across the fabric. She completes this casual chic look with leather sandals and elegant white beaded earrings with black spacers, topped off with a playful yellow bandana tied in her hair.
Next up we have the youthful Sula. She's shining in a white floral blouse with a collar and three-quarter sleeves, paired with solid pink culottes and tan slip-on flats. And it's finished with a gold chain. She looks so lovely. Thank you for shining. Next up we have
Buttercup. Buttercups are installed in majestic and stunning deep floral skirt suit, adorned with Faye Lazarus signature sea draped design on the two liquid tops. She adds a touch of luxury with gold rigid flat strappy sandals and complements her outfit with elegant grape-shaped earrings. Her smile is as beautiful as her personality.
Next on stage we have Charming Betty. Charming Betty will dazzle us in a new scrum dress with a trio of intricate rosettes at the shoulders, paired with sleek black pumps and a pink ice heart-shaped necklace with elegant teardrop earrings.
Okay, are we ready for elegant Harquail? Elegant she is. Elegant Harquail is stunning in a vibrant abstract print blouse with blue, green, brown, and white hues. The sleeves are three-quarter with a lace trim around the neckline. Paired with cream bands and tan sandals, her outfit is completed with elegant earrings that add a touch of sophistication. That's what we call elegance.
Welcome on stage, exquisite Alice. Alice shines in a round neck, knee-length dress, boasting a stunning gold base with intricate silver leaf patterns. She pairs it with red sweet pumps, adorned with rhinestones at the top, at the toe, and silver hoops adorned with rhinestones. Visit Alice.
Last but not least is our graceful Olga. Graceful Olga dazzles in a chic ensemble featuring confident white pants, a bold black and orange print blouse with a high neckline and flowing scarf, and black leather slingback heels with swaying pointed toes and bows. Delicate gold earrings with teardrop-shaped black onyx stones complete her stunning, what did I say? Stunning look. Graceful and stunning Olga.
So just to share a little bit about the program. The program for the seniors in the West Bay District has been going on for quite a number of years. It has improved significantly in the last at least 3 years, I'd say. And the ladies that you have seen showcased here this evening have grown significantly. It has impacted their overall health, their physical well-being, their mindset. When they come weekly on a Wednesday at 10 in the morning, they're committed and they have a drive, they have a willingness, they're there. If they're not going to be there for one reason or another, they always let us know. And so we've seen significant improvement in their stability. You've seen here this evening their poise, their balance, their confidence. They come with an open mind and a willingness to participate, and they're eager to just improve their health. And I just want to encourage each and every one of you to really step out into the community. Each district has an exercise program. We're looking to improve that program. We have Tristan here, who is one of our coaches. Thank you, Tristan. He was volunteering for a few years, and he's just recently been employed with the Department of Sports. Please give him a round of applause. Mita is our facilitator, our main facilitator. Jade Pitcairn, one of our young and upcoming sports coaches with the department also. She does an amazing job. She's very encouraging to our seniors, and she has fresh and new ideas bringing to the program, which enhances the way that the program will grow. We look forward to having Jade continue to grow in her essence and shine. The seniors really love and enjoy what they do, what happens with the program. So I just want to say that while they come and they showcase this evening, this really is just a little bit of what happens, so it's just a fun part of it. So please, find out from your community development officers. I do work in the district of West Bay, where you can showcase your talent wherever you're at. You want to start off. Ladies, thank you so very much. And this is the finale of our fashion show with the West Bay Group. Ladies, do your thing. You know what to do. Thank you so very much. And as we close our program for this evening, I'd like to invite Ms. Catherine Tyson-Sewell to the stage to share our vote of thanks.
It was amazing. Oh my goodness. When they asked me to do the vote of thanks, I was like, what am I going to say? Because it was sprung on me, but then they gave me this paper. So put your hands together for this amazing staff, like the ministry and the Department of Children and Family Services, who have everything sorted. Also, I just want to say to some of the ladies that I'm going to need to borrow a couple of their outfits because, right? And then I saw a couple of sisters. The trouble they must have gave their fathers when they were young. Oh my goodness. Thank you all so much for teaching us how to age. Olinda, it's going to be us in about 10, 15 years, okay? So we're taking notes for sure. Thank you all so much, honestly, for the older people that's in the audience. It's because of you that we're here in the first place. I want to thank you for allowing us to stand on your shoulders and teaching us how to age with dignity and creating these legacies. I just want to tell you thank you for that. So now for my vote of thanks that was given to me. On behalf of the Ministry of Youth, Sports, Culture, and Heritage and the Department of Children and Family Services, I extend the vote of thanks. Firstly, thank you to the seniors who showcased their talents tonight. Put your hands together, please, for the seniors who got up here. It was a wonderful show and really proves that age is just a number and legacies are always in motion. We are here because you came before us and paved the way, and we thank you for that. Thank you to the staff of the ministry and the department for organizing the event. Special thanks to Ms. Mirta and her team for organizing the fashion shows. Please, for fashion shows. Ladies, you are awesome. And thank you to CNCF for allowing us to use this space to showcase our seniors. Thank you so much. And thank you to the sound guy, John Michael, who keeps hooking us up. Put your hands together for him. He's doing a lot of the work. Thank you to everybody for everything that you've done to make this day possible. And thank you to the DCFS and the government for doing what you do every single day in the life of our seniors and for improving their lives and making their lives count and showing them how valuable they are to us. Thank you so much. Please put your hands together for all of the teams that work very hard with our seniors. We hope you join us on either Friday or Saturday back here at the Harquail for the Cayman Islands Folk Singers concert, Memories and Melody. Stories and songs to remember. Tickets are $15 for adults and $10 for children and seniors and can be purchased at the Hub or Winner's Circle. So please get your tickets and come back here Friday or Saturday for the Cayman Islands Folk Singers. We look forward to seeing you at the remaining Older Persons Month. Remember, October's Older Persons Month. We're looking forward to seeing you for the rest of the events, especially the Senior Sports Day happening on Saturday at 5:30 at the Truman Garden Sports Complex, and at the Seniors Karaoke on Wednesday evening at the Lion Center. So please come on out and join us for these things. Thanks for coming out. Thank you to Vanda and Jevy and Tristan. Vanda and Jevy for keeping the show going. Awesome job keeping the jokes going, Jevy. And just, Vanda for that amazing hat. Put your hands together for the hat. The hat was the star of the show. Awesome job. And thank you all so much for joining us here tonight. We couldn't do it without you being in this audience, so please give yourselves a round of applause for being our legacies, for continuing to do what you do, continue to tell us your stories, continue to make it count, and continue to show us how to age gracefully, and safe journey home.